G'day travellers, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be exploring Wynnum Manly, which is my hometown, and I'll be starting it here at the Wynnum Boardwalk, Mangrove Boardwalk, which is down near the Wynnum North side on the foreshore. Basically this area is really important because it creates a local nursing habitat for all the fish, crabs and prawns in the area. From Wynnum down to Tingalpa, there's around 500 hectares of mangroves, and for every hectare of mangroves, it produces about $8,000 worth of fish to the local market. So it's pretty important, not just to the environment of the area, but also to our economy as well. So yeah, I'll take you for an explore today, right from Wynnum, probably down to Loda, and we'll see what we can see on a day out. So the Wynnum Mangrove Boardwalk, it's a nice little walk through the mangroves. You can hear the birds, plenty to see in terms of wildlife, especially with marine, like mammals and birds and like fish, crab, all that sort of type of thing. At the end of the Wynnum Manly Boardwalk, there's an intertidal marshland, salt marshland, where you can see lots of different types of birds, all migratory birds. So if you're a keen bird watcher and you're in Brisbane, the place to be down is the Wynnum Manly Boardwalk, because this is where you're going to find all those migratory birds that come in. Okay, so right at the end of the boardwalk, you'll find this little bird hide. Basically, it's where photographers and bird watchers can come to check out the overlying salt marshes and try to capture some of those birds that they haven't got in their collection yet. So they'll have a lot of information here about what birds you can find. So you got, what have we got here? So I've seen a lot of the pied oyster catchers already today. I haven't seen any curlews up the top there. I think I might have seen some of these, I'm not sure, but they're pretty far away, and I don't actually have a zoom-in camera today on me. But you can come in here, look out through the little portholes, get some good shots. So there's plenty of birds down there, so this is a really good spot to go bird watching. And you've got, as I said, some guides on here, telling you what birds you can find around. This you can all find down the end of the Wynnum Manly Boardwalk. So now that we've finished with the intertidal tide marshes down at the end of the Wynnum Manly Boardwalk, I'm going to walk back towards Wynnum, and probably there I'll show you Pendennis Beach, the tea jetty and the wading pool. Once we get past there, I'm going to go to Manly.
To wonder, is this even real?
Okay, now this is the Wynnum wading pool, and obviously it's a little empty at the moment. That's because of COVID-19, so people are social distancing. We can't swim in public pools like this, unfortunately, which aren't really regulated, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm sure after this it'll be filled up with water again, hopefully this summer too, and then we can all go for a swim again. Now before I get to Manly, I'm gonna take a quick rest and have a bit of Queensland's best soft drink, the Bundaberg ginger beer. Have a look at this beautiful view. Check it out. So this is just before Darling Point in Wynnum. So Darling Point's up that way. And I've just walked from the Chi Jetty, which is that way, which I shot up the drone for a bit. Hopefully you enjoy that. The next place I'm going to put up the drone is around the corner, which is at Manly. That's where we'll find the yacht club. But yeah, for now I'm just going to sit back for a bit and enjoy this ginger beer. Always remember, put your stuff in the bin. When you get around the corner from Wynnum to Manly, walking around the Darling Point, you'll get to this spot here. And basically, this is where a lot of people will go windsurfing when the tide's up. It's a good little recreational area. Just stopped at the William Gun Jetty, which is down at Manly. You would have seen this on a previous video when I went to St Helena Island. Funnily enough, the Cat o' Nine Tails, the boat that we just that we went on to St Helena, it's just come back in with a bunch of school kids on it, and they've just gone over and done an excursion by the looks of it. Now I'm walking past Manly Boat Harbour. It was built in 1958. It's actually the largest boat harbour in the Southern Hemisphere. Over 3,000 dry and wet berths. Just come around to Wynnum Manly Point, or Manly Point, and I've just seen these massive black birds. I actually haven't seen them around here before. They look like swans. So now I'm down at Manly Point. Yeah, basically you can see King Island from here. That's just off Victoria Point. And past King Island over that way, that's where you'll see in the background St Helena Island. We've already been there. Behind that is Stradbroke Island. Already been there, and then the one we haven't been to yet is Moreton Island, which I think I'll go to next. We went to Minjuri Bar, which is North Stradbroke Island. That's the last video you saw us do. And I've also been to St Helena, which is that little tiny island there. And next up, I'm probably going to be heading to Moreton Island. So Moreton Island, we're either going to be taking the four-wheel drives over there, or I might even go for a hike. It's probably about a 3-day hike. If I go from the bottom, go across, go up to Blue Lagoon, go up to Cape Moreton, which is has the lighthouse, then I can come back down the western side of the island, back to the boat. Designed by Jeffrey Holm from Mudflats Art Project. This little arts installation is down at the Loader Foreshore, and basically it's an environmental art project, environmental arts. It's just meant to show sort of contemporary design of the surrounding area, so it sort of shows like your boardwalks. Pretty much Loader, this is where I'm going to be ending the video because it's pretty much the end of the Wynnum Manly Loader Foreshore. Past here, you'll be going past Tingalpa Creek, and that goes more into the Redlands area. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, chuck us a subscribe down the bottom there, or a like on the video, and hope you see you at the next one, which is probably either going to be Moreton Island, or we've got a little secret coming. It's a 4-day hike. There's an island that's about 6 hours north of here, and it's pretty much the real Jurassic Park. So hopefully, yeah, that all comes together, but that'll be in a couple of months. So if you want to see that, yeah, make sure you subscribe, and you'll see it then.